How's it, Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Going to enter on Thursday, January the 26th, as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. As your free pick winner today is going to be between the Clippers as they hook up against the Spurs. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 19 years. The algorithms of Indian Cowboy have been around for 19 years. Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. Been around a long time, sort of the OGs of this thing. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva, Indian Cowboy. Our next best selections are our YouTube premium selections, where we give you 2 extra thoughts every single day, and we gave you Utah State yesterday, I believe. And excited about YouTube Premium today between the Cavs and the Rockets, and also the Mavs and the Suns. But YouTube Premium, by the way, is on a 5-1 run, 25-12, 57-25, and hopefully we'll get you a nice free play winner as well. We do have 6 thoughts here on the free play video. And what else I need to tell you, if you want even more content, hop onto our Twitter, has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports as well. And YouTube Premium, by the way, is we give you 2 extra selections, it's basically our teaching channel, which is extremely popular. So take advantage of that. Again, I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work, and hopefully we'll have a good day for you today. And we really share a lot on our teaching channel, so hopefully you enjoy that too. All right, what do I need to tell you? Nice 5-unit winner yesterday, as we gave you Northwestern, and they routed Nebraska. We also gave you the Hawks as a 5-unit winner too, and they also won as well. So hopefully we'll do well today. We have a 6-unit college basketball today at 7. NBA is on a 3-1 run. College basketball is on a 6-2 run. 5-unit Northwestern and the Hawks, as we discussed, both won. Our football card comes out today. 2 selections. We are 4-2 in the NFL playoffs for plus 690. Hopefully we'll do well in the playoffs today, or with the card coming out of the 2 selections. And you know about the 6-unit college basketball selection to Iowa and Michigan State, the 4-unit NBA selection between the Bulls and Charlotte, and NHL 3-unit selection on Thursday, back-to-back winning seasons. Soccer 4-unit selection between Atlas and Santos. Grade 5-1 run in soccer as well. And we have a great team that does MMA, and they are 3 selections on deck for 11 units. All right, guys, look at your free play selection winner today. I like the LA Clippers today. I have them winning by 18. So this line was obviously something that kind of caught my eye. I like the Clippers minus the 13 here. I like the fact that one of the algorithms that we run is teams that troll other teams. And I think the Clippers will troll the Lakers here. Lakers come off an exciting win against the Spurs. They were down most of that game. The Spurs should have actually covered and maybe even won. But the Lakers made a late surge in that 4th quarter, and maybe having Hachimura and stuff played a difference. But the Clippers won by 5 points last time they beat this team, and I don't think they take them lightly here. Obviously, Kawhi faces his former team, right? So that's important too. They had beaten them by 20 points prior to that, and they had beaten them the last 3 times in a row. The Spurs playing well, though. They're coming off a tough loss to the Lakers, but I think the Clippers know that the Lakers struggle against the Spurs, so I think the Clippers will want to send a message here and just rout the Spurs. And therefore, we like the Clippers to get it done here. Minus the 12.5 is what I saw. It's at 13 now, so I like the Clippers minus the 13 today against the Spurs. And I'll tell you something else too, which I found interesting, which is that the Spurs are 1-4 ATS, coming off 0 days of rest as well, and the Clippers are 7-3 ATS when they face a team with a straight-up losing record. Moving on here, I like Detroit plus the points here, plus the 8.5 or whatnot. I think Detroit loses by 3 maybe. 3 or 5. Here's the thing. Detroit just got beat by 20 by Milwaukee and giving up 150 points in the last game. That's really embarrassing. I think Detroit bounces back on the defensive side of things. They've lost 4 straight games and 4 straight covers. Brooklyn just lost by 4 to Philly, and they beat Golden State and Utah. But I think Detroit, this is their Super Bowl. I think they get up here, and I think they play really well. And I think they sneak inside the number here against Brooklyn, coming off their worst defensive performance of the year. So I like Detroit plus the 8.5 or plus the 9 of what you see. I like Michigan plus the 5. I think Michigan loses by 3, so I think they end up covering by 2 points. You have the number 1 team in the land rolling in here in Purdue. Michigan is better than most people are giving them credit for. They nearly swept Maryland, which is hard to do. They won on the road against Maryland. They nearly won on the road at Maryland after beating them at home. They nearly beat Virginia. They're a super young team. They're gaining confidence, top 10 in turnover margin, and Purdue's outside top 230 in effective field goal percentage. I think Michigan does well. Colorado and Oregon, I like Colorado plus the 6.5. I think Colorado loses by 6, and I think they cover by the hook. Colorado won by 27 points last time. They beat Oregon in back-to-back games. Colorado beat Washington State by 3. They're 4-6 in conference play. Colorado is an elite top 20 defense. I know the line jumped way up in front in favor of Oregon, but I don't think that matters. They did beat Arizona at home, I understand, but I think Colorado is sneaky good, and that top 20 defense is hard to pass up. UCLA and USC, I like USC plus the 5 because I think USC loses by 3, so I think they cover by 2 according to our models. number 7 team here on the road against USC. 17-3 versus a 14-6 team here. UCLA won by 2 and 10 points last time, and can USC win? That's the question. They, they've lost to this team 3 times in a row, but UCLA comes off of a 6-point loss to Arizona, so I thought this line would be much higher. USC just beat Arizona State on the road. It's tough, man, but I think USC nearly beat Tennessee. They need a landmark win here, and I think USC can hang tough at home. Finally, Arizona State and Washington. I like Washington plus the 1.5, plus the 2.5. We have them losing by 1, right? So I think the plus 2.5 makes sense. So I like Washington here. 15-5 and a 12-9 team. Arizona State won by 8 points last time at home, and that was back on January 8th. Arizona State has lost back-to-back games coming in to UCLA and USC, but Washington has the revenge here, right? Arizona State has been extremely shaky on the road. Washington has beat Colorado twice now, coming off one of its ugliest losses of the year, and I think they hang tough today. So that's what we have for you on the daily video. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. YouTube Premium. I'll see you in 5 minutes with 2 great thoughts between the Cavs and the Rockets and the Mavs and the Suns. I just try to go for a 6-1 run. Obviously, we are on a 57-25 YouTube Premium run long term as well. Take care.